All right, our last thing for the entire semester, you guys have been doing so great with distance learning, is surface area and volume of spheres. Okay, if you look at the formula chart, formula for surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r squared. And the formula for volume is 4/3 pi r cubed, okay? That is important. That gets messed up a bunch, okay? So you can see from both of these things, the only thing that we need, the only variable is the radius, all right? So I've got this sphere, the diameter is 30, which means my radius is 15, okay? So surface area, super easy, 4 pi 15 squared. All right, in terms of pi, we would just need to do 4 times 15 squared is going to give me 900 pi centimeters squared. And then to the nearest hundredth, 900 pi is approximately equal to 2,827.43 centimeters squared. Okay, there is no lateral surface area of a sphere. It is just total surface area because there's no base. It's just a ball. All right, and then volume, 4/3 pi. R is still 15. Now, this time it is cubed. That is important to remember. That gets messed up often. So just make sure that you are doing to the power of 3 instead of to the power of 2. All right, so in terms of pi, we have 4/3 times 15 to the power of 3 is 4,500 pi. Volume is units cubed, so centimeters cubed. And then rounded to the nearest hundredth, ooh, this is a big number, 14,137.17 centimeters cubed. Okay, so just another example of this. We're going to give our answers both in terms of pi and to the nearest hundredth. If my diameter is 14, that means that my radius is 7. So total surface area is 4 pi r squared. 4 times pi times 7 squared. In terms of pi would be just 4 times 7 squared is 196 pi centimeters squared. And then rounded to the nearest hundredth is about 615.75 centimeters squared. And lastly, volume is 4/3 pi r cubed. So 4/3 pi 7 cubed. In terms of pi, 4/3 times 7 to the power of 3. Okay, let's talk about this. This one does give us a weird number. 4/3 times 7 to the power of 3 gives us a decimal, not a whole number. If this happens, we can either say that the 3 is repeating, or you can round that to the nearest hundredth. So 457.3, I'm just going to use the bar on top to show that it's repeating. So 457.3 pi centimeters cubed. We would not ask you guys to type one in like that on the practice. It just so happens that this one ends up being kind of weird. All right, and then rounded to the nearest hundredth is approximately 1,436.76 centimeters cubed. All right, and there you have it, your last lesson for distance learning. There will be 2 separate practices for this week, so make sure that you get both of those done. Next week will be your surface area and volume assessment, and that'll be it. So email me if you guys have any questions, and great job. Keep it up.